I want to break free. Have that as the opening of the video. What's going on, guys? Today, gonna head over to Tony's. We're gonna get some stuff done on the S12. We're gonna get the core support taken care of. We're gonna cut the original one, and we're gonna get the bar mounted. Well, yeah, most likely mounted. I've got a couple pieces of aluminum that we used radio support when it was SR, and we are just gonna repurpose them for the JZ, the headlight covers, or at least, yeah, we can mount those, so we can get the height right, so we can get the hood alignment good, everything lines up. But just gonna grab some stuff, head over there, and yeah, we'll pick it up when I'm over at Tony's. I want to break free. I thought it was a lot easier because you didn't have this in the way.
Just
Oh, it was probably just some.
I want to break free. Wait, this one actually doesn't have a spot right there though.
Yeah, I see.
It's not big enough.
Freedom! $26 3/4. 22 and are we going from the beginning of the bend or the middle of the bend?
Like beginning of the bend. If we call it 22, we can then just mark 11 for the center.
Okay.
That doesn't look the center though.
No, not really.
Okay, so that's like balancing by itself. So 26 3/4, so that's 13 and 3/8. That's fairly center on the where the crank is at. 13.5 is about where the center of the crank is. 19 1/4 would be like 9 3/4. No.
Definitely gives us more room.
Yeah, I mean, we could still mount on the front side and just lean it forward too. Ah, no, we can't do that. Just straighten it out. Center it. Especially when it's parallel, it's center.
Next day. Still got to finish this mount up, but we got this one pretty mounted. Just got to straighten this one back out and do the same thing on this side. Drill tap it, should be good. But I mean, this thing is, I mean, it is solid. So I just plated the bottom on there. I'll probably change these to bolts, just so it's not some Phillips head, but it's what we had at the time. But got the harness routed in front of. We'll still do the pusher fan setup. It's a little tilted forward, just so you got a little bit more clearance for the radiator hose coming here and then going to the top. Did a made our own little power brace, so put the mounts on those for the radiator, so it's mounted on the bottom. But I think it's good. All we gotta do is, once we get the harness, we're waiting on a distribution block that I had ordered. So once we get that, then we can actually wire up the ECU and the engine harness, get everything powered, and then we can start going from there. Picked up some oil, so we're gonna fill the engine up with oil, and hopefully we can get this thing turned over. And then it's gonna be a bunch of all the nickel and dime stuff that's gonna start adding up. Gotta make our own fuel line, or get the intake on. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do on the throttle body, because the throttle body is for, it can either be an SN95 Mustang or a Q45 throttle body, or we'll just go with an aftermarket 2JZ throttle body. The only thing with those is they're like, the smallest one is 98 millimeter. And for this right now, it's a NA setup. Eventually, I'm gonna go turbo, just, because when you have a 2J, you have to have a turbo strapped to this thing. You gotta have the true 2JZ effect. But what we'll end up probably doing is, I'm cheap, poor, broke, frugal, whatever you want to call it. We are gonna make our own turbo manifold, because we have an angle grinder and we have a welder. So I mean, why not? Pie cuts, and we'll have this thing good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and straighten this out, and we'll go from there. So we got this power steering adapter, so we can have a little swivel. So it'll go to the reservoir, since the intake is going to block the power steering reservoir. So got this from Powerhouse Racing, not sponsored. If they want to, they can send us more stuff. Please do. I'm broke. So this will swivel, and then it'll give us pretty much the ability to use the stock power steering pump with the big ass fire extinguisher intake. And time to ruin his perfect paint. Just don't let it slip and hit the radiator. Alright, so that's on. Now all we gotta do is bash that with a hammer. Man.
The other one. Solid.
You like that, little birdie?
Love it. Go on, mother. I'm struggling.
Too shaky. Alright, so we're done for the day. Unfortunately, the engine harness and ECU didn't show up like they were supposed to. So all we pretty much got done was the core support and radiator mount. Put the oil filter on, put some oil in it. The power steering, swivel mount for the reservoir. So once again, delayed by shipping stuff. So just chipping away at it piece by piece. We'll get there eventually, but I think that's gonna do it for this video. Sorry we didn't get much done. So next video, we're actually gonna be going to a drift event in Adel, Georgia, about 2 hours south of here. So we'll pick it up there. I might throw in some like drift prep, getting the car ready. Don't really need to do much. So I did front did ball joints on the car, and I wouldn't mind getting these rear arms on the car so I can get a little bit more grip in the car, cut down on some tire wear, get a little bit more tread contact. So that would be nice. But until next time, appreciate you guys watching the videos. If you like the video, like it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you think your friends would like it, share the video. It'll help out. So appreciate it. Peace.